Live at 6, this is 13 News Now.
Off the top at 6, a bitter blast grips Hampton roads. Live now to Virginia Beach Town Center. The temperature has struggled to stay above freezing all day long.
Bitterly cold out there. Same story on the peninsula. Looking live at Newport News, you can see the wind pushing around the water in the fountains at City Center. That's why we're starting off in the Weather Center.
Jeff, how long will this pattern we're in last?
Just into tomorrow. And then we're going to have another down, but it won't be as significant. That's the good news. And in fact, even tonight is not going to be as cold as it was last night, both in terms of the actual temperature, that'll be anywhere from 5 to 10 degrees less cold, but without all that wind that we had last night. It'll still be a little breezy tonight, but it won't be nearly as windy as last night, so that will help. Nothing at all on radar. We do expect a little bit of moisture to start to show up in the form of a few flurries on radar later this evening into the early overnight. That will not reach the ground in most spots. Temperatures right now have fallen to 36. We did find out, they just sent out the official word, 38 was the high today, which we got up to first week of February of last year. So the coldest air since the first week of February of 2017. Winds out of the west-southwest, dew point still very low, giving us a very low humidity. And that's why anything that does fall tonight, again, 90% that it'll evaporate in any location that it does fall. 24 in Melfa is your wind chill, 31 in Norfolk. Look what happens as we go through the overnight. Remember last night we had some readings as low as 10 for the far inland areas. Well, going through the overnight tonight, instead we're talking 20s for the wind chill. So that's a big difference. Tomorrow, already here by 10 o'clock in the morning, the wind chill's up to almost 40. We only have a wind chill near 30 today as a high, and tomorrow 10 in the morning we're going to be about 10 degrees different. So definitely a chilly one out there as we go into tomorrow, but improving conditions nonetheless. And then another dip down with another front, but not as strong a one. I'll talk more about that coming up.
All right, Jeff, breaking right now in Virginia Beach. Fire rips through a home, taking a person's life.
Neighbors tell us an elderly woman was inside the home. She is the one who did not make it out alive. The home is on Almond Court, just off Kempsville Road. Robert Boyd is live at the scene with the breaking news. Robert.
Well, according to neighbors, the victim who died in today's fire was a sweet old woman in a wheelchair who was just unable to make it out of the house on her own. Now, firefighters say the fire began in the bedroom area of the house just before 2 o'clock this afternoon. Firefighters arrived within 5 minutes, pulling the woman from the home and immediately delivering CPR in the front yard. She was taken to the hospital in an ambulance and was later pronounced dead at the hospital. According to neighbors, the woman lived in the home with her husband, but he was not at home at the time of the fire. She was all alone. They say there was a tremendous amount of smoke coming from the home, and this woman probably just couldn't get out.
Very sad. I hate to hear anybody passing away, because I've heard so many with the dead fires everywhere in California. But this is sad that she died. That's sad. I hate to see that.
Fire crews are still investigating the cause of today's fire. We can tell you that the couple who lives here does have 2 pets, 2 dogs that were inside the home at the time of the fire. They were rescued and are expected to survive. Live in Virginia Beach, Robert Boyd, 13 News Now.
Now, a violent morning in a popular Virginia Beach neighborhood.
That's right. A person attacked and robbed, then a police officer stabbed. It all went down early this morning here on Shore Drive in Chicks Beach. Ernie LeBeau spoke with residents who are fed up.
Come from the New York area, and it's safer in New York than it is down in Hampton Roads.
Some who live near Pleasure House Road and Shore Drive in Virginia Beach say crime is becoming too common. Early this morning, police were flagged down by someone in the area that reported being robbed at gunpoint. Well, now police have 2 teens in custody connected to that crime.
Kind of shocked. Doesn't seem like the kind of place that anything bad would happen.
Now, one of the teens police located about a block away at Victory Road and Price Circle. That's where police say an officer struggled to take him into custody and the boy stabbed the officer.
I know that people around the holidays definitely can get a little, they want something they can't have, and unfortunately they're going to do whatever they can to try and get it from someone.
They put their lives on the line. I guess that's part of the job. It's an unfortunate part of the job, but a sad commentary on where we are today.
Today, the officer was released from the hospital and is expected to be okay. Well, tonight, both of those teens face multiple charges. They are being held at the Virginia Beach Juvenile Detention Center without bond. I'm Erin LeBeau, 13 News Now.
New information in a deadly double shooting in Gloucester. The second victim is dead. Eleni Wright Bonnet died at the hospital. Helga Frost was found dead at the scene on Bellhaven Drive on Monday. We also learned police have someone in custody. This is Kenneth Miller. The 39-year-old faces first-degree murder charges. We're still working to find out what led to the shooting. In the past few hours, Norfolk police revealed new details about yesterday's deadly shooting in Ballantyne Place. We brought you this as breaking news yesterday. Since then, we've learned the victim is 19-year-old Daquan David. He was found shot on Harrell Avenue just after 2 yesterday. Right now, the person who shot him is still out there. And if you can help detectives, give the crime line a call.
Norfolk police are trying to find out who seriously injured a Canada goose with an arrow. New at 6, wildlife officials are recommending the goose be euthanized due to infection. Our Stephen Graves spoke with the people who found the wounded animal.
Bill Snyder says he loves working near the water, but yesterday,
it made us feel pretty helpless.
He was building a dock behind a Norfolk home on David Court when he spotted a goose.
I noticed something different about it, and I saw the arrow glint in the sun.
An arrow pierced right below its wing, sticking out under its neck. It was calmly swimming toward Snyder and his coworker.
As if it was swimming away from whoever shot it. This is his only way out, because he was obviously on his way. He was going to die.
I've not seen anything like that.
2-year animal control officer Adam Blankenship helped rescue the goose. It was alive and walking, but seriously hurt and thin. He says it was unable to get food and defenseless.
People aren't aware of what they can and cannot do.
Blankenship says this is a federal offense at this time of the year. No laughing matter. The goose was expected to pull through at a wildlife rehabber in Virginia Beach today.
I even named him Robin Hood just because of the arrow and his fight to survive.
But officials there told 13 News Now it had a bad infection, believed to be in this condition for days. The goose also had a permanent leg fracture. They're now recommending it be euthanized because it also had pellets found inside. Now, wildlife officials admit it will be hard to find out whoever did this, but you are asked to call Norfolk Police if you have information. At the end of the day, they just hope this story serves as a reminder of the rules and regulations. Reporting in Norfolk, I'm Stephen Graves, 13 News Now.
Another disturbing story about animals. He is accused of shooting a dog twice, then burning it alive. Now Luke Hill will be punished for his crime. The 28-year-old pleaded guilty to animal cruelty and arson after its dog was found dead by firefighters back in May. Virginia Beach investigators say Hill shot his 7-year-old pit bull twice, then set his detached garage on fire with the dog inside. We are waiting to hear if Hill will face any jail time.